Turn the cameras off.
Okay. Now you said you would have been somebody who would fight for all lives,
And
right?
I'm aware I am a woman.
Okay.
But women did follow their husbands to war. They were called camp followers.
Let's go.
They would have been the ones nursing them. They would have been the ones finding provisions like food, linen to make shirts. They would have been sewing, repairing, patching, and they'd also be the ones doing their laundry.
Okay.
Washington will actually even call the women the scourge of the army, but they were a necessary evil because Washington couldn't even wash his own socks.
Oh boy. Wow.
So 250 years ago, I would have fought for American democracy. I would have fought against the tyranny of King George. And today I am here because I am seeing patterns repeat. If you read passages of the Declaration of Independence, you will find that there have been a lot of violations of the Constitution that we vote into law in 1787.
We agree, absolutely. I think one of the first lines of the Declaration says we hold these truths to be self-evident that
all men are created equal.
Interesting. So all men, universally, everyone, right? Men just meant any human being at the time, right? That was a colloquial understanding. And created, interesting, that assumes there's a creator and their equality. And they're endowed by their creator with
unalienable rights.
Such as?
Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. However, if you're going off of the quote from
hold on,
John Locke,
where'd you get however from?
If we're going off of the quote from John Locke, an Enlightenment thinker, it would have been pursuit of property.
Okay, good. We're trying to fight for the rights of all people. According to the Declaration of Independence, does every human being have the right to life?
Yes.
Regardless of any distinctions?
I know what you're trying to do. I am only going to speak in regards to 250 years ago on this.
Okay. 250 years ago, did America practice abortion?
Surprisingly, women had the ability to use herbal medicines and to regulate their own bodies.
Every single state in the Union condemned abortion as killing a human being.
Again, I'm only speaking 250
True or
years
false?
ago.
Was there any legalized abortion in the American founding?
Again, I'm only speaking 250 years ago. Women were capable of regulating their own bodies.
So you're saying that 250 years ago, it was legal to acquire an abortion?
They weren't acquiring them. They knew what they were doing.
Was that legal or illegal?
Well, the men never found out.
If they did find out, was it legal or illegal? And did the Declaration then, in declaring that all men had equal rights to life, include the unborn child?
Women back then had the ability to regulate their own bodies.
How so?
Herbal medicines, as well as midwives, were well aware in how to both prolong, preserve, or terminate a pregnancy.
And that was legal, you're saying?
I'm saying the men did not find out.
Okay, so we're talking about whether the Declaration of Independence guarantees that right, as opposed to what it says, that all men have the right to life.
I'm going off of what the women were doing.
We understand that, look, there was rape, there was murder, that all happened. What I'm trying to understand is whether the Declaration of Independence that you are touting right now as a supporting actually supports the right to abortion.
What do you think the double standard would be that he's trying, that you believe
he's trying to say, by me declaring I believe in the Declaration of Independence, I am also declaring that I am 100% against abortion. That is what he is trying to get me to say.
And why would you being for or against abortion pose some kind of inconsistency with some of the things that you just said?
Because when the men wrote these documents, they were not thinking about their women.
Are you familiar with William Blackstone?
I am only familiar with American Revolutionary history.
William Blackstone wrote the book on legal jurisprudence at the time of the founding, and the foundings all referred to Blackstone in his treatise because that was on every lawyer's bookshelf at the time. He starts his whole legal treatise in the very beginning talking about the rights of the unborn child, and the word fetus there applied in legal jurisprudence to every unborn child from the moment that it was detectable.
Again, I am only speaking on what I am an expert on,
Okay.
and my expertise is military history as it pertains to camp followers.
So let me ask you this. Since you seem to be really consistent, you seem to really laud, and we all agree, we're actually happy, we agree with you, that you're out here lauding our founding. I mean, that's amazing. That's awesome. If we were able to prove to you that during jurisprudence of legal history that the Declaration of Independence also included the rights of the unborn child, would you become pro-life?
I am a historian. I will look at the sources that you have directed me, and I might change my opinion depending on looking at the sources and drawing my own conclusions. Because again, I am a historian.
Well, amazing. So it sounds like if that's so, just hypothetically, if that were the case, would you be just hypothetically?
What I'm saying is going to be this. Everyone deserves the right to life. However, everyone also deserves autonomy over their situation. And when a government oversteps its bounds,
There it is.
that is when you have to ask yourself what is more important.
When does your autonomy start?
Where does the autonomy start? Where does the government end? And that's where I suggest you all read the Leviathan as well as John Locke. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.
You have a great day. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have faith in Christ?
Whoa, hold on. You're a Catholic? And you're
Turn the cameras off.
All right.